Dr. Pepper is out. Dr. Poppy is in.
Hey, yeah, Doc, I got this rash on my ankles. It's really starting to burn.
Josh, it's a soda, not a real doctor.
Yeah, no, I just need like a cream or something, maybe some pills to clear it up. The boils are weeping.
This is a hot dog is a sandwich. Ketchup is a smoothie.
Yeah, I put ice in my cereal, so what?
That makes no sense.
A hot dog is a sandwich.
A hot dog is a sandwich.
What? Welcome to our podcast, A Hot Dog is a Sandwich, the show we break down the world's biggest food debates. I'm your host, Josh Scher.
And I'm your host, Nicole.
And today, Nicole, is a very exciting day.
Why?
Well, we have all these silly cans in front of us, and nothing to me is more exciting than grabbing a $4 silly can on your way out of a grocery store. Nicole.
I have one thing to state.
Please.
Do you watch Married at First Sight?
Do you think I watch Married at First Sight?
Do you?
No, I don't watch Married at First Sight.
Well, there's a doctor named Dr. Pepper, and I think she's a sex therapist on Married at First Sight.
She's not a contestant.
No, she is the doctor.
They compete. They have people. It's like a game of Guess Who, where Married at First Sight, they like flip people over and then they hide them, and then you have to.
No, the first time they see each other is at the aisle.
I hate this. Modern American reality television is
But there's a real
horrifying.
doctor, and her name is Dr. Pepper.
Does that absolve the show of its general sins? No, they have a real doctor.
It's a great show. It's good entertainment.
Anyways,
Sorry.
we are diving into the wonderful, wonderful world of functional beverages. That is what this category is called.
This is so interesting to me because I have never dived into this world, really. The only alternative beverage I would say I've enjoyed is a kombucha. But these cool nouveau riche nootropic whatever sodas, I've never really tasted or dived into it other than Olipop. That's the only one I've ever tasted.
Nouveau riche is a great way to put it because I did buy all of these from the Erewhon, which is the fanciest grocery store. Every time I walk in there, and it is generally... It's outside the gym that I go to. It's on my way to my car, so I'll pop in, and if I need spinach for home, I'll grab it.
Yeah, give people more details about where you work out, Josh. That's a great idea.
Shut up. But I always pass this gigantic wall of fun beverages, and occasionally, if I want to treat myself, I'll grab one. And it started with kombuchas, and a lot of these sodas actually started out. They had their roots in kombucha as well.
Really? Okay,
and
that's cool.
Also at this Erewhon, I saw Serj, Tankian, lead singer of System of a Down.
Oh, you did?
Looking at 2 bottles of kombucha, looking at the ingredients label.
Wait.
Nicole, he was the first person I ever heard utter the word kombucha. And I need to figure out what that song is. Maggie, can you look up System of a Down kombucha song? He goes, the kombucha mushroom people. And I can't remember what song it is.
So did you meet Serj Tankian?
No, I didn't talk to him. He was I think he was with his parents. It was really funny.
You should have said hi. You would.
Oh, it's sugar. The sugar.
You would have. Oh my gosh. You mean to tell me you could have met your favorite rock and roller of all time?
I know. And he was in his kombucha. But anyways, all that is old is simply new again. You know what I mean? Because soda, for its first 50 years of production, right? 1884 or something, was John Pemberton and Coke, or maybe that was Dr. Pepper. I don't know. We've talked about it in the podcast before.
Yes.
But they all started off as, Coca-Cola.
Tinctures.
They were tinctures. They were tonics. Coca-Cola had cocaine in it.
7-Up had lithium?
7-Up had lithium.
Yeah.
Pepsi had Pepsin. Moxie claimed to cure impotence in men. All this kind of stuff. Until the 19-teens, early in the 1920s, the FDA, or maybe it wasn't the FDA, but they started regulating the kinds of claims that they can make. So we had a 50-year run of sodas being weird miracle cures, and then a 100-year run of them just being tasty, sugary beverages.
Sure.
Diet soda comes out in the midst of all that. But it wasn't until the 2010s that we saw a massive, massive decline. And that opened up the world for other things. So there's actually data out there. This is in the last 15 years, soda consumption for teenagers has fallen 60%. So this is the next gen of consumers.
Probably because parents just don't want them in the house because they just don't want sugar in the house.
That's part of it. I think people are a lot more attuned to the fact that, high sugar beverages, it's sort of empty calories. High caffeine, that stuff maybe isn't good for you. Even diet soda has seen a bit of a fall because of these scares about sucralose and aspartame and all that. And so it sort of left this white space because people want a fizzy beverage. That is a thing that we've found over history that people want.
Humans like the fizzies.
I always get back to that phrase that I read about cats. which is why
Cats love novel textures.
cats love novel textures. I love novel textures. It's
He
cool.
says that sentence all the time.
I am a cat. That's why cats like marshmallows. It's why I like marshmallows. It's why I like fizzy beverages. It is a novel texture on your mouth. It's fun.
It is fun. I do love fizzy boobalegs.
And so you get, the rise of LaCroix. We also see that, but we also want flavors. And now we have this whole new space of potential health benefits that are not 100% backed up by hard science, but
So it's a circle.
it's 100% a circle.
Yeah.
Except instead of cocaine, we have things like adaptogens
Reishi
or
mushroom powder.
what is it? Gamma
Ashwagandha?
aminobutyric acid, aka GABA.
Yum.
And now they're putting them back into sodas,
Okay.
and people are drinking these, calling them functional beverages because they think they will somewhat improve their life. And I find it absolutely fascinating. And
Functional beverages, okay.
kombucha is kind of the first one, right? Because kombucha's
Kombucha's a tea. It's a fermented tea product that kind of turns into vinegar.
Sure, but
Fizzy
what
vinegar.
is the actual thing that's happening to kombucha that makes people want to buy it, or that leads
I
to
don't
health
know.
claims?
I couldn't even tell you.
It's simply like lactobacillus fermentation, right? Or maybe not lactobacillus, but it is fermentation of live microorganisms that are known as probiotics.
Like Yakult.
Like Yakult, exactly, yogurt.
But Yakult isn't fizzy.
Yakult isn't fizzy. It doesn't have to be fizzy. Carbonic acid can be a byproduct of fermentation. If you've ever had, God, I remember I had a salsa at the Sizzler buffet once that was fizzy. Did I tell you about my fizzy deviled eggs?
No, but you told me about your fizzy hummus.
The fizzy hummus, but that was because they were treating it with baking soda to break down the skins. No, dude, I went to just like a bar and grill to grab like a beer before a movie recently.
Nice. You still go to movies? Who are you?
It was for the first time in a while. It was Love Lies Bleeding, and my God, what a movie. Katie O'Brien, you are fantastic in that freaking film. But anyways, I got the deviled eggs, and they had like a house-made hot sauce on it. Popped a deviled egg in my mouth, and it fizzed like a LaCroix.
That's why I don't get deviled eggs everywhere.
And I did not send them back.
Well, you never send anything back.
I just ate the fizzy
You've
eggs.
never
Nobody really
sent-
gets sick from lactobacillus, like it's fine.
They even call it lacto-fermented hot sauce. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah, so
Yeah, but like it was fizzy as hell. Anyways, point is, kombucha is fizzy because there are live microorganisms creating gases that turns to carbonic acid. But the reason people drink them, one, I do it because I like sour things and I like fizzy things.
I
and
love
I don't
sour things too.
need a
I
ton
like
of sugar.
sour things, yeah.
But the vague promise of gut health.
Is this
Right?
all just also like? Do these things make you poop your pants?
Some of these make you poop, and we'll get into that because there's probiotics, which are live microorganisms, right? Bacteria that is fermenting and multiplying. And then the theory is they go into your gut and they effectively prevent the bad bacteria from attaching to your cells.
So that's a probiotic. What's a prebiotic?
Prebiotic is the newest buzzword that I've seen, and Olipop to me is the one functional soda that I started drinking, and I started reaching for that instead of kombucha.
Okay.
Because to me, the idea of a probiotic, it's a little bit nebulous. People will make wild claims about gut health, right?
Yeah, sure.
They'll be like, there's a second brain in your stomach? And I'm like, man, I got a third brain, am I right? But anyways, there's sort of these buzzwords.
What are you talking about?
You ever, just like a big brain and a small brain?
No.
Never mind.
You could like explain it in detail if you want for people that
I don't want to.
Okay, nice.
I don't want to. But people make these wide sweeping claims about gut health and
Yeah.
what microorganisms and probiotics can
sure.
do. And I've never partaken. It's probably good. I eat a lot of yogurt. I eat a lot of fermented foods. I'm fine.
I eat a lot of fermented foods as well.
I'm totally fine with where my gut health is at, right? Prebiotic, on the other hand, speaks to like a very real health problem in America.
Which is?
Lack of fiber and rise of colorectal cancer.
Is this so prebiotics are fibers?
Yes, ma'am,
I had
they
no
are.
idea. Oh, we're closing our laptops because we have an array of these functional sodas.
Crack open this Olipop.
Okay.
Olipop was founded in 2018 officially by Ben Goodwin and David Lester. Ben Goodwin drops out of college in 2013 to help a friend start a kombucha company. So a lot of these big brands right now, Olipop, they are, did $200 million in sales last year.
Smells just like soda.
Absolutely exploded. They only have 35 calories in it, but a lot of these Nouveau sodas have like roots in kombucha, right? Because that was the OG functional beverage. He eventually starts his own probiotic soda company called Obi, which failed. He reformulated that into prebiotic Olipop with a ton of dietary fiber. So
Cool.
this right here has as much fiber in it, and that's coming from a proprietary blend of marshmallow root and cassava inulin, Jerusalem artichoke.
Yeah, chicory root inulin, Jerusalem artichoke inulin, cassava root fiber, nopal cactus, marshmallow root, candelula flower, kudzu root.
Crazy, right?
And 3% juice.
And 3% juice. Read how many grams of fiber are on that.
Fiber, 9 grams, 32%.
Nuts. 30% of your daily recommended fiber is now coming from a freaking cola.
Well, we're okay. Well, how much fiber do I need?
30 grams of fiber is like recommended. Men are typically recommended a little bit more because they have higher rates of colon cancer.
Yeah.
But like that, to me, that's really good. This is as much fiber as 2 whole apples with skin. Or a half cup of black beans.
And it tastes really good.
It tastes really good, right?
It's like cola.
It tastes like cola. There's only 35 calories in it. You smell it. It's got those aromatics of cola in it. It's never going to be as good as a full sugar Coke. Full sugar Coke used science to physically manufacture the perfect blend of like salt, acid, aromatic, and sugar.
But they use science to put all these good, cool things in there, like fiber.
I know. And I don't exactly know. There are a lot of instances in dietary health where when you divorce the nutrient from its whole food, you find diminishing returns.
Well, that makes sense.
Right? Taking a vitamin is not going to be as good as eating the whole plant.
Sure.
Especially because the idea of provitamins, things that react with that, right?
Yeah.
So I don't exactly know the data on how, say, this fiber affects you materially versus eating a cup of beans.
Yeah, like the bioavailability of it.
Exactly. But that said, pretty crazy. So Poppy.
Open up Poppy?
Crack open the Poppy because this is its closest competitor. These two are the juggernauts in the functional beverage space.
Soda Som. You're a Soda Som today.
Olipop did $200 million in sales in 2023.
Shut up.
Yes. Poppy did $116 million, but it is having a faster rise. Poppy was founded in 2015 as, this is so funny, as Mother Beverage Apple Cider Vinegar Tonic. So all these things, apple cider vinegar, roughly the same concept as kombucha. Apparently the mother in apple cider vinegar has probiotic in it, but also the acetic acid may influence weight loss, but there's really inconclusive data. So they found that. Allison and Steve Ellsworth, they start selling at farmers markets. They're approached by a Whole Foods buyer. They got on some shelves, eventually land on Shark Tank and close a deal.
With who?
With, oh God, I can't remember.
Was it
was
Barbara?
like Roz somebody?
Oh, it was a special guest?
It was a special guest, yeah. But they closed a deal, and now Coca-Cola is seeking acquisition of Poppy. Olipop is still independent.
Oh my gosh.
Poppy, both of these companies are racing to gather sexy young people because, like I said, 60% drop over the last 15 years in teenagers drinking soda pop. So they are like actively gunning for this new generation. This is their Doc Pop. This is the one that's providing me the rash cream.
Very cherry forward. Very amaretto cherry forward. It tastes kind of like a cocktail without alcohol in it.
Let me try it.
The vinegar makes it taste like it's a mixed...
It smells like liquor. It smells like amaretto.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's crazy. Well, there is amaretto extract in Dr. Pepper. So
there sure is. Amaretto and cherry are like the two strongest flavors you taste.
What is inulin?
Inulin is a type of fiber. I'm not exactly sure what differentiates it, but I know Jerusalem artichokes are also called fartichokes. literally, these are sodas that are making you fart. And farting is good. I mean, not
a problem.
Universally. The interesting thing, though, about Poppy, only 2 grams of fiber. Because Poppy was originally started just as an apple cider vinegar tonic, right?
Yeah.
And it was rebranded. And so this has like significantly fewer sources of fiber and all the prebiotic stuff as Olipop, but they are seen, because they're such close competitors, as sort of equivalent.
Sure.
Right? Which to me is absolutely fascinating. Poppy this year, I saw them come under a little bit of smoke because they started a... Well, they were the party house of Coachella, don't you know, Nicole?
Were they? Sorry, I didn't go this year because I'm 30 years old.
Yeah, me neither. I had a couple 30-year-old friends there. God bless you, soldiers. I hope you hydrated.
There?
Vibing, seeing Lana, you know?
The headliners were not good this year.
I like Lana Del Rey because she sings like she got molasses in her mouth.
What are 4 Lana Del Rey songs?
Video games. From the one where she talks about what her nethers taste like. She says they taste like cola. Young and beautiful. Summertime Sadness.
Okay. Okay.
4 songs.
Guess you're not a poser. You're not a poser.
Anyways, they had this whole party house, and they had a bunch of TikTok influencers. They had Alex Earl there, the new It
the
Girl.
hottest. Yeah.
She's so hot. Almost as hot as Poppy's 2023 sales. But you now have this like protracted war between these two companies. They're potentially both seeking acquisition. Poppy is apparently very close with Coca-Cola right now.
Very good.
This is it. This is like the new generation, and I'm absolutely fascinated by it.
Do I miss the taste of soda? Not really, though. Well, again, I'm not the biggest soda drinker. I'm more of a Pellegrino girl. So these are they're dead ringers for soda. They are sodas, and they taste pretty good, and they have added benefits. I kind of love it. Also,
And they
this
have
is not sponsored.
they have a fifth. No, this isn't sponsored at all. I'm
truly not.
fascinated by this freaking market. About the 1/5 the calories as other sodas
25, 35 calories per
Are they
bottle.
using artificial sweetener in this, Poppy? Hold up. What?
I want to open up another one of these.
Stevia, but you don't even taste the stevia.
No,
it's so
you really
sour and delicious. So this is a new gen, but this has also spawned so many imitators in the same way that this is kind of an imitator of kombucha, right?
Well, I don't actually taste any of that fermenty, vinegared flavor in either of them. Not even the apple cider vinegar tonic.
No, but I mean, Ben Goodwin literally like left to start a kombucha company, right? Like they're kissing cousins in the sense that it's a fizzy, delicious beverage that claims to do something good for you. And now that has launched so many other fizzy beverages that want to do good things for you. And we get into weird territories. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking Dram Mushroom Cola, adaptogenic sparkling cola.
Nicole, what is an adaptogen?
Well, literally, what is it? Sparkling water delicately infused with real plants crafted in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado, created by plant lovers who crave an alternative to sugary soda, smooth classic cola flavor with none of the weird synthetic flavoring. We promise it doesn't taste like mushrooms.
I love none of the weird synthetic flavoring. We just foraged a bunch of mushrooms from the Rocky Mountains.
Okay, herbal magic, adaptogenic immune support, brain health. This is gonna make my brain get big, but like, not in a bad way, not like swelling, but smart.
We're back to 100 years ago.
Pour it in your cup.
Brain health. What the hell does that mean?
Also, it's clear. They didn't put any caramel coloring to trick your mind or anything.
Where's the mushroom color? There was somebody tabling outside of Erewhon selling some adaptogenic drink, and I walk up to them and I just go, "Oh, what is an adaptogen?"
Oh no!
And I wasn't trying to gotcha them. I was curious.
Oh,
I wanted to know about their freaking product, and I'd heard that term a lot. And they just go, "You know, like kombucha?" And I go, "Yeah, I've drinking it." And they go, "Well, you know, like probiotics?" I go, "Yeah." And they go, "It's like that." And I go, "Well, how?"
They need to brief the table people.
They're getting paid minimum wage to do it. I've tabled before. I understand.
Have you?
Yeah, like in college,
I've always
that was
wanted
like
to do
everybody's job.
Really? We did
pay students to do it.
No, we did focus groups. We were focus group kids.
Oh, fun. That's a good time. I would do some psych studies, which is cool.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But, so anyways, adaptogens, brain health, nootropics, very similar to me to this idea of gut health and probiotics. They're two things that we don't necessarily understand, and the science is very new.
Did you taste it?
Oh, no. I've had it before, though.
Taste it.
Very vanilla on the nose.
Very bland. It's
Tastes
not giving.
like nothing. There
not giving.
are 0 calories in it. This is only scented carbonated water. It's pretty upsetting.
It's LaCroix, right?
This is LaCroix. This is mushroom scented LaCroix that promises benefits. But I was doing some research on adaptogenics because I've heard of that, right? Ashwagandha, reishi, cordyceps.
So much.
Mushrooms, all this stuff. And I never kind of believed in it because I have like a high... I'm allergic to BS.
You're a little cynical.
I'm a little cynical. But I looked up a study from the National Library of Medicine, and according to them, studies on animals and isolated neuronal cells have revealed that adaptogens exhibit neuroprotective, anti-fatigue, antidepressive, anxiolytic, nootropic, and CNS, that is central nervous system, stimulating activity. In addition, a number of clinical trials demonstrate that adaptogens exert an anti-fatigue effect that increases mental work capacity against the background of stress and fatigue, particularly intolerance to mental exhaustion and enhanced attention. These things work.
On animals?
On animals, but also on an individual, studies on rats, but like on an individual cellular level.
Okay.
They're not miracle cures, of course, and they probably...
Well, they're not saying they're miracle cures.
Certainly not. Like cocaine in the Coca-Cola original formula, probably going to be stronger. But there does seem to be actual evidence that these things work on a, neural molecular level.
See, I'm not looking at it from that angle. I'm glad that it's all written there in like bold letters or whatever, but I'm just trying to get the closest thing to Coke without drinking Coke.
Well, that's a great point. What do you think that is here? Is it that Olipop?
So far, it's the Olipop.
Does that sway you, it having fiber? Because it genuinely sways me.
No.
I'm rocking, well, you probably eat a high fiber-ish diet, right? You cook a lot of fresh vegetables and eat a lot of grains.
I eat a lot of leafy greens. So I don't know if there's fiber in that. I actually have no idea what I'm eating half of the time.
And like after World War II.
Oh, no.
But the fact that we have like ample vegetables and whole grains available. Like Nicole, you cook a lot. You're not eating mac and cheese and Ruffles for every meal.
I really am not.
You're probably
I haven't touched a Ruffle in months.
You're probably like the new Thickums. They got the Thickum ridges.
Oh, one time we ate those Thickums and they had a basketball player on them.
It was Jason Tatum, I think.
Such good chips.
Jason Tatum, I think he could be. Anthony Edwards, like I think they're the next stars.
We partied in Miami together.
Shy Gilgeous. Did you really? I forgot about that. Yeah, you're like, who's the basketball player that looks like Drake? I'm like, Jason Tatum.
Oh my God, I'm such a dork. I didn't sign an NDA, so I'm fine.
But I'm saying you probably are getting all the nutrients and fiber that you need if you eat just like a healthy, balanced diet of vegetables.
And I poop well. I poop good.
I tend to poop pretty good, but it's not without work.
Really?
I'm eating 200 grams of protein, 10 grams of creatine per day, and I can't eat beans because Julie's allergic.
Oh, well. I'm sorry about that.
And so I'm sort of fighting for fiber sometimes, you know? That's why I just buy the spinach Chimera one, because I'm like, well, let's just speed run some fibes. What do we got here? What's this one called?
I've seen Recess a lot.
More adaptogens?
Well, let me pour it. Is that enough?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm worried this is going to make me poop my pants.
What? Yeah, we're going to all poop our pants after this.
Oh my gosh, but Josh, I can't
We'll
poop
do it
my
on the
pants.
podcast.
I have stuff to do.
This is magnesium and adaptogen-infused sparkling water.
I take magnesium pills.
That was pretty eloquent. Why do you take magnesium pills?
Because my doctor told me it's supposed to relax me and help me digest my food.
What are Dr. Poppy making those claims make sense? I don't know if you know this. I think Dr. Poppy is on the payroll just like Alex Earl for Poppy Soda. But like real medical doctors, because I've had like my medical doctor be like, just take ashwagandha. I'm like, what does it do? And they're like, I don't really know. It makes you relax.
Well,
it's
also
a little bit weird to me.
On TikTok, they've been saying like, rub magnesium on your feet to fall asleep better. Have you seen those?
I just stick my feet in honey to fall asleep. That relaxes me.
But there's different kinds of magnesium. They use magnesium ascorbate in this one. I'm so bad at like the
This is good.
I haven't tasted it yet.
Just sour as hell, man. What is the flavor?
Raspberry lemon.
It's lovely.
I'll try it.
That is absolutely lovely. One of my favorite ones in the category. Grab me the tapache.
You know what I like about this? It tastes like tea.
Yeah,
it does. This is just tea it's fizzy tea. Which one is tapache? This one?
Tapache.
Isn't tapache alcoholic?
So tapache is typically alcoholic. You can ferment it a lot heavier.
Yeah.
But what it is a legit Mexican beverage that I believe goes back like well before Spaniard colonial days.
That's right. Yeah.
So tapache is a fermented pineapple drink.
Yes, I've had it before.
And it turns naturally fizzy. Pineapple has a ton of like, bromelase in it and a ton of naturally occurring bacteria. So it's a high heat fruit. I put pineapple in the fridge that I'd cut up and 3 days later it's fizzy.
Sure.
Right? Pineapple ferments super quickly. And so tapache, I've had this at like Mexican restaurants where they're just like, it's a 4%, like a light beer. But now they've pivoted it because this fetishization of probiotics. And so like, you want anything fermented? Well, how about this like pre-colonial Mexican village drink made from fermented pineapple? We'll put it in a cute can.
De la calle.
And it's delicious. I love pineapple. It's my favorite fruit in the world.
Okay, this has erythritol, which is a sugar substitute.
Artificial sweetener, yeah. It's that makes you
That'll
poop
make
your
you poop pants.
But how good is that? A little ginger tapache?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I shouldn't have gotten the ginger. It's a little strong. I don't like the ginger in it.
No, it tastes like ginger beer. I like it.
Yeah, but no, I don't know. I like the taste of the tapache.
That's quite pleasant.
Other things we got. This one's great. I regret. This is a brand called Charmly. Okay. This is probably the one that makes the strongest claims, and I regret that I did not get the one labeled Libido.
You were gonna buy horny soda for us?
Yeah, but then I was like, is this inappropriate? But now I really wish we could talk. Not like inappropriate. I was like, do we want the podcast to go there? But now I'm talking about it. But this is their brand of Calm. So this has my other favorite. This is the cryptocurrency of the beverage world.
What is it?
CBD, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Cures everything.
Can I ask you a question about
According
CBD?
to the guy that wore the poncho on my freshman year dorm floor, it's just a plant, man. People knew they could cure everything for thousands of years.
Does this get me high?
H-I-E. Yeah, dude. Let's get high. No, it doesn't do anything. It's CBD. It doesn't do anything.
CBD doesn't.
I don't know.
my
It
God,
probably does.
smells-
I'm sure CBD does something. I'm sure CBD does something.
Smells like that.
Got
Devil's
that dank,
lettuce.
baby. That got that dank in it.
Smell like devil
But
lettuce.
this, to be clear, this is not psychoactive. It is not THC. Also, it's all
Did you
legal in
shake
California. Are you supposed to shake it?
It says shake me and serve chill. Do you read?
No.
You were just reading all the ashwagandha and CBD. What about the directions?
Ashwagandha promotes homeostasis.
Oh my gosh, I love talking about homeostasis.
Why do you? What does homeostasis mean to you?
Homeostasis means regulating your body.
But like to what?
What do you mean? Like when you're hot, you sweat. That's homeostasis.
Yeah, I guess so.
And when you're cold, you shiver. It's homeostasis.
Or like when I'm yelling on a podcast, I get calm.
I think that's a little. We gotta unpack that a little bit deeper. This smells like marijuana.
It literally smells like pot, man.
It's like drinking bong water. Oh my god.
Holy
It's
smokes,
bong
that
water.
is so horrifying tasting, Charlie. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, this is for people that like are taking a tolerance break.
I watched somebody once drink bong water because they tried to take a bong rip upside down on an inversion table.
Wow.
You know, happens.
You hang out with really cool people.
This is not in the last. No, I don't. Other ones to try. Kefir. This is a brand called
Kif.
Kefir
Kif is a character from Futurama.
and he is
Alien in
and
love with Amy.
He's homeostasis. No, that's the captain.
No, that's Calculon.
So speaking of, traditional beverages found around the world that we have now shoved into cute looking cans because they might do something for you. This is kefir. Kefir also has its
Kefir is how I say it.
what?
You say kefir like
I thought
Kefir
it was
Sutherland.
kefir.
Like Kefir Sutherland.
How are you actually? It's what, Icelandic?
Kefir?
It's
I don't know,
Scando?
but I have a bottle of kefir in my.
Maggie, can you look up kefir pronunciation? Kefir.
I have it in my
Everyone
fridge
says
at all
kefir.
times.
I don't think it's right.
And I just, you know what I do? If I'm ever feeling a little bit squirrely, I just have like an espresso cup of kefir.
Passion fruit, lemongrass. This just tastes good, buddy.
Oh, it smells good.
Wait, play it.
Kefir.
Kefir. Wait, hold on. Look up the native language that kefir is in. Hold on.
Okay, this kif drink smells phenomenal. It's Turkish.
It's Turkish? Why did I think kefir was Scando?
I don't know, maybe because you're thinking of skir.
Maybe I'm thinking of skier. But anyways,
just burped.
kefir, fermented dairy. This is probably my favorite tasting one.
It smells good. It tastes good. Does this have lactose in it? Because that's really going to make me poop.
We got more. We got Revel. We got hops.
Josh, I don't have it. Wait, I have so much in my...
Nicole, you got to chug it. This one, sparkling probiotic, grapefruit, citra hops.
Oh my God,
Hops are a natural
drunk person.
antioxidant or no, antimicrobial. That's why hops are added to beer.
I hate hops.
I love the flavor of hops because it reminds me of drinking, and I like that.
I hate drinking hops. I hate hoppy beers. I like Pilsners.
I think this is real. This is tight. This is great. Revel.
Oh!
Revel beverages from Ojai, California.
Oh.
I am a huge Ojai guy.
Oh, hi, guy.
I'm an Ojai guy.
Oh, hi, guy.
That's great.
It has 12 grams of sugar. It's very sugary.
Is it? 12 grams ain't that much. How many calories?
50.
It's not bad at all.
No,
Eh,
it tastes
getting up
like
there.
sweet beer.
Yeah, I like sweet beer. Crack this one open. This is sort of the last
Care Lab Divas.
go around. We got another sparkling probiotic. We got
vegan
another.
collagen has CoQ10 in it and 74 C minerals, great for hibiscus flavor. I take CoQ10 as well.
CoQ10 is an antioxidant.
It's a coenzyme.
A what?
It's a coenzyme.
What's a coenzyme?
That's what it says on the freaking packaging. Am I
Isn't a
scientist?
coenzyme a form of antioxidant? Antioxidants are substances that combat what are called
too
free
much.
radicals. Free radicals are something that is created when carbon molecules
Tastes like armpits in a good way.
break down, right? Yeah, collagen. The thing about any collagen thing, collagen, Nicole, you know more about collagen than I do, I bet.
Oh, I take collagen peptides every morning. I take 18 grams of collagen, and my skin has never looked better.
I just rub olive oil on myself and then I shine and I bake in the sun.
Josh, do you think grapefruit kind of tastes like male armpit sometimes in a good way?
That's the,
You don't like it?
that's the collagen that's tasting like male armpit. That ain't grapefruit.
I love it.
You love this drink?
I like it's very like I can't explain it.
Makes you feel alive, I guess. One more. I got this one because this is called Kin Euphorics, a functional beverage for modern rituals. And finally, we're getting into the witchcraft and Wicca
man.
portion of today. There's one person on TikTok that does think that I am a practicing Wicca because I talk about it so much,
No,
and that
I
is
don't
not
think
the
you're-
case.
no,
I
you
just
are
kind of find it fascinating.
I like how pink it is. Stop. What's in this?
This has rhodiola rosea, which is an adaptogen. This has 5-HTP. This has GABA, and it has 50 mils of caffeine.
We have another one that you haven't opened.
Yeah, it's just a probiotic. This is the same one. I shouldn't have gotten this. This is a repeat of the one with hops.
This is bitter. This has a bitterness that I don't enjoy.
Ah!
This one tastes like rich,
Fudge, dude. That is
That's really
horrifyingly bad.
What's in it?
Well, no, it almost just tastes like oh my god, wait.
Is it taurine and guarine?
No, this is gentian.
Is it gentian leaf?
Dude, I swear to god, I know gentian when I taste it.
Is it? It's a leaf, right? Am I imagining it? Ugh.
Oh my god, it is gentian. It's gentian root extract. Dude, you can
Gentian
taste that
root?
because it tastes like quinine. It tastes like an Amara, or not an Amara. What's
No, some of the sodas.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's so bitter. Is this a scam? Is this overrated?
Is it a scam? Many of these, I believe, are potentially overselling the health benefits of the things that they do. The one that really, really impresses me, and I am biased in my own view of science and my own daily dietary needs, of course, is Olipop. Olipop, 9
damn
grams of dietary fiber.
Pretty damn good.
Is pretty freaking nuts. It also tastes very good. I enjoy Poppy as well. I don't think I get anything from the health benefits of it. But again, the best thing you can do is eat whole foods and eat a whole diet and act with reasonability and rationality. And at the end of the day, these are all expensive as hell. A 12-pack of Coke costs about $8. A 12-pack of Poppy costs $30.
How much does this all cost?
Yeah, it was like $70 on
the
the company
company
card,
card.
baby. That's what's up. And also, governments are trying to tax full sugar sodas in major cities.
Shut up.
And we have actually seen with initial data coming out of Oakland past their soda tax in 2017 that there's a purely elastic relationship, meaning a 30% tax is a 30% decrease in soda consumption, which many people view as a win, but it might just be us punishing poor people again because this stuff costs 4 times as much.
Very expensive.
It's all very complicated. I don't think all of these are a scam. I think the industry
Concept as a whole.
yeah, it has a kind of history, a long 150-year history of scamdom.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I enjoy many of them, and I'm still going to be reaching for that Olipop on my way out the grocery store, spending $4 on me and Julia's shared account for groceries, despite the fact that I'm the only one drinking that.
Looking to dive into the world of healthy soda? Spork tasted a bunch of Olipop flavors and Poppy flavors and ranked them. Check out both articles on spork.com.
All right, Nicole.
My stomach hurt.
I'm all messed up from them sodas, man.
tummy
We've heard what
hurt.
you and I have to say. Now it's time to find out what other wacky ideas are rattling out there in the universe. It's time for a little segment we call Opinions
Or
or the Casseroles.
My tummy.
Oh my god. But before we get to your thoughts and opinions, we are going to go to everybody's favorite segment. Nicole, I know it's your favorite segment.
It's review.
It's Review. That is the segment where we review a review that you have left us on Apple Podcasts to try and stimulate you to write more reviews because we are thirsty for positive feedback. Negative
That's
feedback,
right.
not so much.
We got to show our bosses that people care.
Yeah. 5 stars, The Ice Within, my favorite duo during LASIK recovery. As I lay here recovering from LASIK, I go through dozens of Hot Dog is a Sandwich episodes to cheer me up while pretending the tears are from laughing too hard.
Aw.
It's the only podcast that makes me feel calm and happy while learning something and not feeling like I'm wasting my time. That feels really good.
5 stars.
Oh, that's definitely 5 stars, yeah.
I think I want to get LASIK.
I've been thinking about it, but oh my God, have you seen the movie The Voyeurs with,
No.
what's the one? She's the new Amanda Seyfried. Euphoria reality.
Sydney
Sydney Sweeney is in it with
Okay.
a guy that should have been Billy Magnuson but wasn't. I'm so good at describing
I have
movies.
no idea what you're talking
Sexy thriller. She's a LASIK technician though,
Okay.
and there's like she uses it to harm instead of to help at some point, and like spoilies. But that's freaked me out since. So.
I want to get the ocular lens that Joe Jonas has.
I don't know what Joe
It's
Jonas says.
it's
I
an
don't
it's
know what
an
Joe
implant.
Jonas
It's a
says.
contact implant in your eye.
Oh God.
I have really bad eyesight. I'm a
I do too.
-7 in both. It's -6.75 in both eyes.
I think I could be like significantly more attractive without glasses too.
I actually really like your face with glasses.
Yeah?
I don't like my face with glasses, but
Okay.
I love you with glasses. I think you look very handsome with glasses.
Thank you very much.
I
That's
hope
good.
your eye surgery went okay. Thank you for watching, listening, and all that good stuff.
I got the Bubba Guts Shrimp Company.
Hey, Josh and Nicole.
Hi.
This is Gerald. I'm from Arkansas.
Oh.
And
Hey, Gerald.
one of my unpopular opinions is that chocolate pudding is best served hot
Oh.
Oh.
with heavy whipping cream for a topping.
Whipping.
Not whipped, liquid.
Oh.
Thank you. Enjoy your podcast so much. Listen all the time.
Oh. I like this opinion.
Have a good day. Bye.
Okay.
Okay, go. You
Me?
go.
Okay. So I used to work at a chocolate store, and one of the things that Yvonne Sipos, one of my favorite people I've ever worked with, she used to take chocolate cake, microwave it, and then just pour cream over it.
Uno leche cake. That's that uno leche. That's budget, baby.
And it was really delicious, but I never understood it. I'm like, I don't need this. I would just like warm up the cake. I don't need the cream over the top. So this reminds me of that. But hot chocolate pudding, I don't love. And if there was salt on it, I might like it more.
I never know like what temperature to serve certain things, like pie, right? Like people have fresh warm apple pie out of the oven, whatever. I prefer pie like ice cold out of the fridge. Cake,
Really?
I hate out of the fridge.
Oh, really?
People have these like, icebox cakes or whatever.
Yeah.
I want cake to be like room temp. And so these things are, to me, variable.
Okay.
Pudding, I initially would say I love ice cold out of the fridge, but I'm thinking of especially when you described pouring that cream over the top, the slate of Vietnamese pudding-like desserts called ja.
You love those, right?
I absolutely love them,
Yeah.
and I prefer them hot. My favorite is taro, and they'll pour like I think it's salted coconut milk over the top.
Uh-huh.
And God, it is so good. Like that cold, like slightly salty cream on top of this hot, sweet, starchy thing. Mexican arroz con leche, right? That's served
Dude,
hot.
hot rice pudding is so good.
It's so good. Why not hot chocolate pudding?
I don't know.
I think this is a great opinion. I'm hankering for a hot chocolate pudding right now.
I mean, I've had like a pudding cup that I left in my car.
No, it can't be lukewarm.
Oh, it needs to be hot,
Gotta be hot.
piping hot.
Yeah.
But the skin forms.
Did you know that the phrase lukewarm utilizes a linguistic thing called the cranberry morpheme?
Yes, you've told me about it actually on this podcast, and I don't need you to reiterate it.
We have
Next-
nothing left to say to each other.
No, we have so
This
much to
relationship
say.
has grown stale.
No.
We resent each other
I
now.
do not resent you. I
We
appreciate
walk in
you,
the park
but I will
having our own
always-
conversations
I will
in our
always
own heads.
hold you accountable and try to make you better because that's my job.
All right, next opinion.
Hi, this is Grayson from Connecticut.
Hi, Grayson.
And my opinion casserole is that chocolate milk made with like chocolate syrup is not very good. And making chocolate milk with a drink powder like Ovaltine is far superior and
Yep.
tastes significantly better.
You know what you're talking about.
That's it. Thanks.
No lies detected. This is brilliant. I appreciate it. I think sometimes chocolate syrups can taste a little bit metallic and a little bit gross. But the powder, oh my God, I think whenever they use like Ovaltine and like Nesquik powder, there's like milk in it too. There's like milk powder. And I think it's so brilliant. My mom used to make me something called shirneshaste, which was literally just starch and milk. And she would put it on a plate and then she would put Nesquik powder over the top. And that was like my food when I was like feeling sick. And I love the flavor of powdered chocolate malty beverage a lot.
It is so funny that I've never thought about this, but I've never had a chocolate syrup-based chocolate milk that was anywhere near as good as any chocolate powder-based chocolate milk,
Chocolate
right?
powder-based milks are so good.
But surely they could utilize the same ingredients. I guess the syrup you're adding like you're taking the dairy out of the equation because you're diluting it with like corn syrup, right?
It's not good.
As opposed to having powder that sort of just, absorbs. You're not adding more liquid to the equation. The Ovaltine, though, is far and away the best chocolate milk mix, and it's for a very specific reason.
Is Milo the same thing?
I think so, yeah. It's malt,
Yeah, malt.
right? It's the malt powder in there that makes Ovaltine. I grew up on Ovaltine, and oh my God, I want to make like some Ovaltine cocktails.
Do it.
Love me some milkahol.
Do it.
Yeah, that's a fascinating thing that I never thought about.
Me too. Thanks, Grayson.
Hey there, it's Connor, and I've got a life hack that might actually change the way you prepare your meals for the day.
Love that for me, Connor. I'm a conhead.
So what you do is the next time you're making scrambled eggs in the morning, you just make about an extra portion or so, and then once you're done eating, you throw some mayonnaise in, mix it up, bam, 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 egg salad. Boiling your eggs is a waste of time.
I'm also a con head.
This is wild.
Are
Hold
you
on.
just going to glaze over the fact that we did a Succession? We talked about Succession right now?
Yeah, well, I thought it would be like a fun little Easter eggy reference. I didn't think we were going to get
God.
into Connor's politics.
So hard dealing with you sometimes.
Our man Connor is talking about scrambled egg salad.
Sounds pretty gross.
Have you ever done that?
No.
Me
I don't
neither.
make egg salad.
I do make egg salad.
I make
do
tuna
egg
salad. I'm a
salad.
tuna salad. We are a tuna salad household. We are not an egg salad household.
I love egg salad. It's one of my favorite things in the entire world. And to me, like, you can do it with fully hard-boiled eggs. Definitely don't do it with fully soft-boiled. But you get that, like, the yolk's a little bit fudgy, but still mostly cooked.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm not
God, that's so
having a
good.
good time. Sorry, that was my phone.
I think part of the reason egg salad is successful is because the yolk blends with the mayonnaise. So I'm not sure how the scrambled egg salad would be, but the fact that he enjoys it, that's great. I don't know if I'd call that a life hack per se. It's just mix mayonnaise with your leftover scrambled eggs.
I don't love it.
But I do love that you found something that brings meaning and joy to your life, Connor.
I don't love it, Connor. Sorry.
I'm going to try it. I will tell you that.
I
I'm gonna
respect you,
try it.
Connor, but I just don't like that.
It's like using
opinion.
chicken thighs or chicken salad. It doesn't taste right. You gotta
No,
use chicken
it does
breast.
not taste right.
It's because the meat doesn't shred and absorb all of the fun liquids that you've put in.
Right. I also don't make chicken salad at home. We just
Oh my God.
we just make tuna salads at home. Why are you so disappointed in me?
Shrimp salad?
I don't eat shrimp at
Kosher
my
house.
house.
Kosher house.
Oh, Josh, keep up.
Hey guys, Michael from Queens, New York, and I just wanted to call in and ask you your thoughts on using AI, artificial intelligence, to make recipes.
Oh,
to
funny.
cook. You know, you don't have a cookbook, you don't know what to cook, you put it in the little AI machine, and it creates a recipe. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think about AI. Thanks.
Love the Queen's accent.
Me
Gotta say
too. Loved it. Gosh. Do I let me tell you what you can use AI for. I think there's also a website that does this where you can like put like, hey, I got a bag of dandelion greens and some feta cheese and a bottle of ketchup and some eggs. What can I make with that? And there's a website where you can type that in and it'll tell you some recipes you can make with those ingredients. And I'm sure AI can do the same thing. Do I love it? Not really, but I'm not the arbiter for using AI and like technology and for like good or for evil. I don't have a good moral compass when it comes to using technology one way or another. Unfortunately for me, I'm just not, my finger's not on the pulse on that stuff. Like, I just don't care about it that much. I don't think about it too much. It just doesn't, it's not a part of my everyday life, AI. Love the movie, though. AI, great movie.
During the dawn of the nuclear age, people must have had this incredible amount of future shock looking forward, being like, we are in unprecedented territory that could just destroy the world, and this is very frightening. And then, roughly 70 years have passed, and we're still doing okay. And now I think with AI, we're sort of hurtling towards that again. The only thing that gives me solace is that knowing that, like, workers will always need sandwiches, and I'm very good at making sandwiches.
Yeah, but a
Right?
machine can also make sandwiches.
No matter how, never as good as me. I
think so?
firmly believe that a
What if I
machine
made
cannot make a sandwich nearly as good as me.
What
I
if I
toast
made
the
a-
bread right, I spread the mayonnaise on right, I make a fun little aioli, some pickles, whatever.
What if you made me a sandwich once and then I made a robot that could make that sandwich 50 times faster than you and 2% better than you?
They couldn't. The robot can never do it. I don't think we have the technology. But the thing with AI, I'm saying, like, I don't, like Nicole, I don't know. People are freaking out about any sort of AI-generated
Why did I
art,
close my
etc.
laptop?
And they probably have good reason to do that. But I imagine a Buckminster Fullerene future where automation leads to us just not having to have jobs. Don't think it's actually going to happen. What I will say about AI and food,
Okay.
we did an episode of Aprons Off on Mythical Kitchen where we tested to see if a menu was made by AI or not.
Right.
So we'd ask AI to make make upscale pizza restaurant in Los Angeles menu, and we printed that out next to an actual upscale pizzeria in LA. Every single time I thought I could spot a tell, I was like, oh, that ingredient doesn't actually go with that ingredient, but they're both buzzwords. AI definitely put that together.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
It was the actual restaurant.
You were wrong.
And every single time the AI menu sounded delicious. It'd be like pizza with like merguez sausage, preserved lemon, things that I wouldn't have thought of. And I'm like, damn, I want to eat this AI pizza.
Yeah.
So I will say that's a little frightening. Also, AI is already being used to write cookbooks.
Sure.
There's in books in general, this really weird thing on Amazon where they're creating effectively fake authors that don't exist.
That's so scary.
And it'll just be like the new crock pot slow cooker cookbook. And then it'll be AI generated recipes, AI generated text that makes no sense. And the recipes are kind of haphazard and don't actually work. So that's already happening right now. I do think that, especially in regards to cookbooks and things, like people didn't buy our cookbook, #1 New York Times bestseller, shout out, because the recipes are also great. I think they are. I think they're fun, but they bought it because
they like us.
They like us. It's a cult of personality. You know what I mean? And so, recipes divorced from context are never actually going to have the same amount of steam, but surely AI is a very valuable tool and potentially an inevitability that we all just have to like giggity get down with. So who knows, man? I don't know. I'm pretty good at making sandwiches. If the robot overlords take us out, I'm just going to set up shop with some bread and some meats, sell them for car parts when we all barter.
But I do agree that I think we are going to lose all of our jobs, and I think there's going to be an art renaissance.
Oh my God. Oh, just give me a paintbrush.
I really do think once the robots take all of our jobs, we will have no choice but to be creative again.
Yeah, or we're just going to like rot in a salt mine because the robot can't squeeze in between the cracks to get the salt.
Of course they can build a robot that can squeeze between the cracks. Do you think a human?
Dude, they couldn't do it to save those kids in the cave in Thailand. They had to get a guy. They had to squeeze through the cracks.
You've seen
We can train octopuses,
too
sure.
many times.
Well, that was a hell of a note to end the podcast.
Yeah, I know, right? I need to read your paper because I can't access this.
What? Oh yeah, what does the script say? No, we can ad-lib it. Like we have a podcast. It's this one that you're listening to.
Yeah.
The episodes Wednesdays audio, Sunday video, which you may or may not be watching. And then the next thing you say is,
oh, and if you want to be featured on Opinions or like Casseroles, hit us up at 833-DOG-POD1. The number again is 833-DOG-POD1.
and then I'm gonna come in with the classic upsell, right? You go say, hey, you're already listening to this. We do other things as well. We have lovely cooking shows and interview shows on Mythical Kitchen.
We won
on
a
YouTube.
Webby.
We won We've won like a ton of Webbies now.
No, but for last meals you won.
So we've won 4 People's Choice Webbies all day.
Have we?
1 Judge's Choice Webby for last meals.
Excuse me.
You know what I mean? So we do
Pretty
those
damn
things.
impressive.
Those are cool. Nicole, where can people find you? You got anything else to plug?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Nicole Hendizadeh. What about you, Josh? Oh, that's it.
No, I'm cool.
I'm probably gonna delete my Twitter soon.
My cat has an Instagram now, and I'm pretty.
Oh
mad
my
about
god,
it.
I love
dude.
Pippin's
Oh, Julie
Insta. Prince Pippin,
Also,
right?
she was totally like, I'll have the dishes done by the time you get home, and then I come
Stop
home,
talking
she's like,
stop airing your dirty laundry
I
on the
love
podcast.
her. I just,
Stop it.